Assalamu alaikum dear students, I hope you will be doing well. In today's video we are going to do our next part of speech, that is verb. Now a verb is a word that tells or says something about a person or a thing, which tells us about the action of the subject. We cannot make a sentence without a verb. So it is therefore the most important word in a sentence. So we have so many examples of verbs. Few are displayed in front of you. Roshana takes her meals in the afternoon. So takes is the verb. The sun rises in the east. Rises is the verb. So basically verb also tells us the tense of a sentence as well. If we have s or es with a verb, it will be present tense. If we have ing with the verb, it will be continuous tense. And if we have third form of verb used, it will be either passive or perfect tense. So there are three kinds of you may say time that can be represented through verbs. One is the present time, second is the past time, and third is the future time. So the verb that refers to the present time is said to be the present tense, and a verb that refers to the past time is said to be the past tense, whereas a verb that refers to the future time is said to be the future tense. So in today's lecture we are just going to cover present tense. So we have already done in detail the methodologies in the previous class. So this will be just a revision for your MCQ's objective portion purpose. So the present tense has four forms. One is indefinite, second is continuous, third is perfect tense, and the fourth is perfect continuous. So indefinite means when you are not definite about the time. When some action is done in an indefinite time, we do not know the particular time. That can be a habit, that can be a general statement, and that is not time bound. So that is called the present indefinite tense. So we have examples like it rains in the winter, they work hard all day, the sun sets in the west, I do not take my meal at night. So these are all the habits. So we use the present indefinite tense to show the general statements or usual habits or usual acts. Whereas the present continuous tense tells or describes an action that is taking place at the contemporary time, at the present time, or you know that something is continuing in the present time. For example, it is raining. So if we say that it is raining, it is sure that at the present or at the moment it is raining. And if we say it rains, it's mean that in this area rain often, it rains often. So that shows the habit. So we have this exercise in which we ourselves have to choose the right form of verb according to indefinite or continuous. So we have to judge the sentence accordingly and then to use the correct form of verb. I am doing few in front of you and the rest you are going to do yourselves as your homework. She loved her cat very much. So again that is a habit. So we'll write she loves her cat very much. It is an indefinite tense. He go to school every day. He goes to school every day. It rain at present. Now at present shows the moment, time. So that will be continuous. So it is raining at present. They take tea every morning. So that will be indefinite. Good students always work hard. Again indefinite. She learned French at present. She is learning French at present. So that's how we'll do the rest of the exercise. There are a few notes that are very important to keep in your mind. That present continuous tense is also used to announce a future event which is already arranged. So future continuous tense in which we use will going to be, so we can also write is going to be. So they give us the same meaning. So we can also use present continuous tense in the meaning of future tense as well. Now this there is an important note as well, that these are the list of verbs that are in your book. They actually are not generally used in the continuous form, so it makes you easy that if you have to change some particular form of the verb, so if you go through or if you encounter these kind of verbs, so you already know that they cannot be used in the continuous form. Okay, so the next tense we have is the present perfect tense. It is actually used to indicate an action that has completed by a given time, or to connect a completed action with the present. Means some action has already completed and it has some connection with the present. So for that we use the present tense. So since and for is usually used with the perfect continuous tense, but it is not, we are not bound to use it only with the present perfect continuous tense. It may also be used with the perfect tense. The only thing that we have to look into is that there should be a known fact that the work has already been completed in the past, or it has some connection with the present. Now we have examples like, I have read the 2 books, she has not sent him back. Now these all are the works that have been done. They have lived in this house for 10 years. Now again we have used for over here to show the time limit, to the time duration, but it shows that they have lived in the, and they are not living it right at present. So for these kind of sentences we generally need the context as well, because we do not know that whether they are living at present or not, or whether they have lived and they have moved now. So that is why according to the context we can better use the type of verb in it. Whereas perfect continuous tense used to indicate an action that began in the past and is still continuing. Means half of the work is perfect and half of the work is continuous. So for that we definitely use a time limit. She has been playing the piano since 2 o'clock. I have been waiting here for 2 hours. The packet has been lying here since morning. So these all are the works that have been started. Now as quickly we just move towards the use of since and for, in which since is used to indicate the point of time, whereas the for is indicated for the period of time lasted up till now. So now this is the exercise in which we have to use present perfect tense or present perfect continuous tense. Now as the first example we have is, I already take 3 cups of tea. Now this is the work that has already been done and it has no connection with the present even. So I have already taken 3 cups of milk. We use perfect tense here. Whereas I not see you since Monday. Now this particular sentence also needs the context as well. We do not know the doer, the subject is still seeing that person on Monday or not. So we can use it, I have not seen you since Monday. So that can be more dominant option we have. My brother not write to me for 10 years. My brother has not been writing to me for 10 years. So it shows the continuity of the work. So she learned French for over 2 years. It obviously shows that she is learning the French right now as well. So it will be, she has been learning French for 2 years. So the rest of the examples you can do according to this concept. If you have any queries, you may drop the comments. You may drop your queries in the comment section, or you may directly contact me. So till the next lecture, inshallah, in the next lecture we are going to do past tense. So take care of yourselves and Allah Hafiz.